Happy Monday, second grade, and welcome to writing. Today we are going to finish up our writing on our lab report. So let's go ahead and let me share so we can get through and talk about how we are going to finish up our sharing today. So we are on day 15. We are on the final step to publish and share. Yay! So Herschel here is taking us all the way through step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've made it to 8 to celebrate. You did it. We should have a full and final draft to be published, and you should have gone through and edited. We have all the information, and we have added and fixed and revised and all the things as we've gone through. So please make sure you have your writing book with you and your pencil. As we are working today, our objectives are: I can develop questions to ask others, I can ask others to clarify information, and I can present information to others. So our goal today is to be able to clarify information, present our work, and have a very strong piece of writing. So let's go ahead, and we are going to be on page number 156 today. Page 156. So if you need a minute, you can pause here to get there, but I'm going to go ahead and get us started. So we have finished your lab report. Now it's time to share what you've learned and hear what your classmates have learned. So you're going to be able to share it, or at least read it, reread it, and see maybe what kind of questions you think you might need to ask, or what you would want to ask others. So listen to your classmates, or you could share your own with a friend near you, or with a parent or someone around you at home if you're at home. So I want you to listen to your classmates as they share results of their experiment. Is there anything that is not clear? If so, ask questions to clarify or get more information. So I want us to think about, Herschel here is going to give us an idea of something that we could ask someone, because it's really important when someone's speaking that you are listening, right? So you speak clear. Someone who is presenting should speak clear and slowly. As a listener, you should be listening, not interrupting, and focusing on the speaker and thinking about what he or she is saying. So as a good reader or a good listener, you should be thinking about, well, what doesn't make sense? To show that you're listening and being an active listener, it's important to raise your hand and ask questions when someone's done sharing, because maybe there's something that makes sense, or it's also showing your reader that you're interested in what they're saying. So after someone is finished, you could ask a question. Herschel here says he would ask someone, how did you add weight to the car? Well, that's a really good question, right? We said we changed the weight. I would say, well, I took off the lid to the bottle and then I added some rocks in there to make it heavier. That was a really good question. Thanks for asking, because who knows, maybe someone added water. Maybe someone had rocks. Maybe someone had toys at home that they put in there. It's important that we are able to share and give more information so others could repeat it or understand better what we did. So let's go ahead and turn to page 157, and think about maybe what wasn't clear as you listened to your classmate or read your own. Read the notes you write while someone is speaking and while you're listening, and think about questions you could ask that would help understand what your classmate reported or what someone might ask you. So our goal today is to write 2 questions you would ask a classmate in an experiment, then write your classmate's response, or write your own response. So I'm reading my report. I know I talked about the difference between the 2, but I would love to hear more from someone and ask, which change made the biggest difference, right? Was it the ramp? Was it the rocks? And how much? Maybe you can give more information. So which change made the biggest difference? Okay. Oops, it's a question, so I need a question mark at the end. So we want to know which change made the biggest difference in our lab report. So that's something that you can answer. I'm also thinking, I wonder how many times someone tested their change, because I know how many times I did it, but I want to know how many times did you test the change? You know, between the two different variables, the ramp, the weight, or whatever you decided to do. How many times do you test the change? Give me more information. So ask your questions, write your answers, and then I would love for you guys to go ahead and get this finished. And we need more time to get some of this written. Pause it here because I'm about to clear it out. So your job today is to upload a photo of your completed page 157 of your finished lab report from page 158 to 159 on Schoology. So go ahead and upload a picture of that today. I would love to see your lab report and see your questions on page 157 and then your final draft. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing here. Have a great rest of your Monday and make sure you complete all of your work. I'll see you guys tomorrow.